minutes. 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and lift off.
YouTube.
And welcome, everybody.
Good evening.
Well, I mean, you can hear us. Yeah, we're loud and clear.
I'd say good evening, but I've got a sweet in my mouth.
Yeah, don't say nothing, Terry.
change.
So you got a sweet in his mouth, as usual.
Is it one of my sweets?
Yeah,
Me?
well, what are you eating, Terry? Terry's eating sweets. We want to know what he's eating.
I heard you, Jackie, you're very sweet. We know that.
Oh,
Right. Let's have a quick look in the chat. Here we go. We've got Keith, we've got Mark, we've got Captain Kirk. How you doing, Captain Kirk? We've got Suzanne. We have Caroline in the chat.
Sweet
Caroline.
oh, that's a bit out of time.
That was
a bit.
bad. That was really, really bad. We'll try one more time. We've got Caroline in the chat.
The sweet
Caroline.
Yeah, better. Yeah.
Good times never been so good. So good.
So good. Jackie here could hear the foot tapping on the roof. Right. Okie dokie.
Crazy bunch.
Sally's in the chat. Hello, Sally. How you doing? Patrick is in the house. Good old Patrick. And so is someone else. I've not that far yet.
Well, Laurie's in the house.
John's in the house. John's in the house.
Elaine's in the house.
Is she?
Elaine?
Yeah.
What?
Elaine?
And Harvey.
Justin's in the chat.
Pip.
Actually, Harvey.
Chuck's in the chat. Michael's in the chat.
Ron John.
Laurie.
Long John's.
Ron John.
Well, I thought you said Long John.
Ron John.
Hey, Lauren from is it Calgary? Is it Lauren Calgary? Is it Calgary?
Lawrence in Calgary, yeah.
A province called Alberta.
Liking.
Brian's in
What a
the house.
city
Hi,
called
Brian.
How many drones have you got there in boxes ready to be opened, Marcus?
1,464 and 2.5.
And I've been getting rid of some, Terry. There's piles.
Look at that.
Alan's in the house. Drove
Alan,
his.
Brilliant.
Is he now? Oh, yeah. You know, John.
Oh, what we,
Coney Island.
Howard. Have you
Ooh,
tried it yet?
TMC all the way from snowy Canada. From
Idaho
TMC.
helicopter.
Idaho, there you
Yeah,
go.
Marcus.
They sent it. I'll fly it.
Yeah.
Right, anyway. If I've missed your name, my apologies. But,
Steve Jeunesse. I think you missed him.
oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, sorry, Steve. Yeah.
Shout out Bud as well.
Mary Turnbull's joined us as well tonight.
Oh,
I
cool.
know, yeah, see. Hang on, what's going on? I'm trying to find me what is going on. I've got to get the chat at the bottom. The chat's at the top. And oh, come on, stupid thing. Oh, dear.
We don't have these in the UK.
What is it?
Yeah.
Butter roll.
Oh,
Butter roll.
never heard of it.
No.
Yeah. We don't have them in the US either.
Oh,
You
do now.
Gerard's in the chat as well. Missed him out. And Michael's in the house. Michael J. Wright, and Johnson FPV.
80.
Right, so we have 41 people watching. So that means 41 likes,
41 likes.
if you like.
Well, I'll give it a like then.
Yeah, give it a like. Yeah. We do have 2 Nivics this week.
Yeah.
Yep. Every week. Oh, Ian's just joined us.
You can't have enough Nivix.
Never have enough Nivics. Yeah.
We're going to have more Nivics. Everyone needs to be Nivic.
I'm glad.
So
Easy.
Laurie's saying Trevor and I probably should be using our snowshoes. We had 22 inches on the ground the other day. More coming to the
Oh,
22 inches. Wow.
We had 3 centimetres of snow yesterday. God, didn't know
Oh,
the
my
world stopped.
snowy
Oh, your bud is in the house as well. Right, okay. We're going to bring out.
We're buried in snow.
We got to crack on with this show.
22 inches of snow.
Yeah. Sounds like fun.
We're not quite that bad, but we got plenty of snow.
Should we bring the guest on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's welcome this week's Drone Seekers live show special guest.
And it's only John.
Hey.
John's skipping about.
Hello.
There we go. There you go. Whoa.
Oh, I'm in the middle.
John, welcome to.
Then we can point to you, see.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Thank you.
That way.
Thank you for having me on.
And
Good to
Kev's,
see you guys.
Kev's right over that side. He wants to stay away. So John, I'm sure you've been on the show before, John, or have you been on the show?
Yeah, I think I have.
Yeah,
A while back.
yeah.
Been a while.
It must have been a long while ago, so I don't remember. But I sort of remembered, you know. But anyway, welcome, and we've got some nice new videos that Jackie's put together for us. So if you don't like it, it's Jackie's fault.
It's my fault. Well, look, I had fun going through his channel and choosing them. So
This is the fun that Jackie has. You see. She likes a bit of fun looking around the videos and whatever, and she sends all the links to me and says, "There we are." I go, "Okay."
You're not going to find a bad video on.
Well,
No,
I have.
John's
I was
joking.
going to say, I think Jackie drew the short straw, having to try and find
definitely
videos on
not.
my channel.
No, love it. It was easy. Actually, it was
Mission
fun.
Impossible.
No,
That song was playing in your head when you were looking for it.
Well, it's probably not because I did look through them actually, John, and I couldn't see any bad ones. I'll be honest with you.
no bad ones.
You're very kind.
I'm saying nothing.
Well, speaking of which, I think we should watch one.
Yeah.
Let's do that. I'll find one first, but this one.
Amazing.
Wow.
Look what I just
I've
found.
never
cool?
seen. I've never seen a frozen but moving sea.
Mm.
That is so.
I
John-
love it. It's called pancake ice.
Oh,
It's mesmerizing.
Jackie, it's a lake, Jackie.
what? It's massive.
Justin wants to know what temperature it was that day, John. You see,
You
I
know,
don't know who's sitting
freezing.
down.
If I remember
cold.
right, it was about 15 degrees Fahrenheit, and we had probably about a 20-mile-an-hour wind. So it was pretty cold.
It's about what, -4 or something like that, Steve?
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
what was it like using your drone then? I mean, were your hands a lot?
Painful. Painful.
Yeah,
I mean, your thumbs get sore and your index fingers get sore, and
Your fingers start to ache, is what happens.
Yeah.
That's they
Yeah.
ache. Yeah.
it's like having a toothache. In your
I
fingers.
really don't. Yeah, that's it. Heated. John Patrick says heated sticks on John's controller.
Yeah, that would be a nice innovation, that's for sure.
Now listen, John, I need your advice, because I have tried photographer's gloves where you can pull the fingers up. I've tried all of that stuff, and none of it really worked. The ones with the capacitative discharge fingertips, they don't work. They
Nope.
just don't work.
Nope.
And trying to fly with gloves on, even though you pull the tips off and all that, you're just clumsy.
Weird.
You cannot control the drone like you can. So I end up doing like you do. I just pull everything off, and by the time you're done, your fingers hurt so bad you can't stand it.
Yep. It's just you kind of grin and bear it, so to speak. And if you're lucky, well, like the last time I flew in the cold, I parked close enough to where I took off that I actually stopped and got in the car and turned it on and warmed up for a while and then went back out. So, but yeah, I have not found any kind of gloves that will work. I just don't, you don't get that tactile feel, and you get to the
Touchscreens
point.
don't work, and on and on.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Well, surely,
Yeah.
if you was close enough, could you not just sit in the vehicle with the engine running?
Yeah, you could, but I like to be out there and have that
Yeah.
visual line of sight.
Yeah.
If the drone's got to be out there, I'm going to be out there as well. Mm.
We always have our drone in line of sight, so stop that.
Yeah.
Steve.
I
Always.
just want to put periscope on the car.
Honest engine. Absolutely.
On a very high car. John, how long have you actually been flying? I'm guessing quite a while now, is it?
Gosh, probably coming up on 6 years, I would say.
Oh, okay, so it's what, about 2000?
Well, 5 years. 5 years, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I started out with a cheap little budget drone, and Mr. Idaho quadcopter was one of the ones that got me on the right path. And I mean, really, he's a big part of why I'm even in the hobby now, because I could have, just went with a cheap drone and got frustrated and said, the heck with this. But
Yeah, that is a problem. You want to start with a cheap drone, but you soon sort of either give up altogether, or you think, no, this is no good. And that's a good thing about channels like Marcus's channel, where it's putting you on the right path as well. Try this drone, try that drone.
Yeah, it's got to be good enough not to put you off, hasn't it?
Yes, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
He tells it like it is. I mean, that's all. If you're looking to get into a hobby that can be, not inexpensive, you want to find somebody that's going to give you the straight poop, as they say. And
Yeah.
Marcus is the man for
That's
that,
it.
for sure.
That's it.
John, thank you so much.
Yep.
Well, he's nice. We've always said this, when you've got people actually getting the drone, putting the drone through its paces and saying, well, I like this about the drone, I don't like that. But Marcus, you always tell it how it is. If there's something you don't like about a drone, you say it, even if you don't always read the instructions.
Like the yeah.
I think we're all a little guilty of that, for sure.
But let's face it, how many of us do? We don't, do we? We just get a drone and think, oh, we know how this goes. But then you learn certain things about drones that you think, okay.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what it's all about. So you get out flying a lot then, John?
this time of year I don't fly as much just because it's
It's
snowing.
cold.
Yesterday I wanted to take my Avata out and try. I'm been on the sim trying to fly in manual mode. The winds were calm, and I was gonna take it out and try and go in manual mode. And I went outside, and it was freezing rain. So I thought,
Yeah.
Nice.
that would not be a good day
The
to
drone and the
take my
pilot.
maiden, maiden flight in manual. So didn't make it out. So we'll wait for another day for that to happen. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Sooner
Let
than
me
later.
step into the Mutual Admiration Society here for a minute. I look at John's videos and I just feel like I am not worthy. When I see the cinematic moves and the things that he captures, I go, wow.
Well, I tell you what, I've watched a lot of videos, and I probably 80% of what you don't see 80% of what I shoot because I just go out and fly. I like to fly for just the love of flying. I don't go out to create content. I mean, if I get some decent footage, then I'll put something together. But I just enjoy. I've got a place relatively close to me that's wide open. I can go out and fly it. It's about 10 minutes away. I just go out and fly because it's relaxing to me, and I love it. So so the stick time is huge. I'm finding that out in FPV. The muscle memory is something you need to acquire and work on. So.
Yeah, I think that's it though. I mean, I know they are camera drones, but you've also got the fun of actually flying the thing. It's still a flying craft after all, as we go out flying, and the bonus of course is it has got a really good camera on it.
Yeah.
And you have that camera rolling, and say if you catch something good, you think,
who's the master of that, Steve? And they're right here on this panel. The joy of flying.
Yeah.
Right there.
But Jackie, I mean, you don't. I mean, we've had this conversation before. I mean, you don't really really plan your shots that much. I mean, to a degree.
No, I don't plan them at all.
No.
I just fly, have fun, and then I come back, and it's like a jigsaw puzzle. Make a story out of this, and just what evolves.
You always get some great shots to put together, Jackie.
I do. But,
I think you have got to have a certain sort of eye as well, haven't you? Because otherwise you just.
I've got a lot of nice places, and go out with a nice bunch of people. So I've got lots of material, mishaps to capture, and
you have a great style of editing and production. I mean that is unique and sets you apart from anyone else, and that's a gift.
And John, what she captures is the sheer joy of flying. That's in every one of your videos, Jackie. Everybody can say, "Wow, she's really having fun."
So, Barkley, do you mean to tell me that I hurried well? I'm putting this on the screen.
And Harvey has fun too. Harvey has fun.
Very expensive this week.
Oh, Barkley. I try so hard to like you.
When you see him in April, you can have a word with him.
John, I'm going to be stuck with him for 10 frickin' days.
It's called Survivor right there.
Yeah.
Survivor on the high seas. Good luck.
You mean you're not going on the cruise? You're not going on the cruise, then, John?
No. Unfortunately, my schedule is just kind of jam packed here, and we've got a couple of dogs, and I tell you, it costs almost as much to board our dogs as it does for me to travel. It's expensive.
Well,
having pets, isn't it?
we're very lucky because I've got Sally's when we come over to Florida, we're away for 2 weeks, and Sally is very kindly, haven't you, Sally? Kindly decided to come and house sit, dog sit, and everything sit. So,
the lovely Sally.
Yeah. Barkley says 11 days and 10 nights. Marcus.
But who's counting?
Oh my God! And then the meetup on top of it. So
yeah, but at least you can get away from him there.
We'll have have to separate those two at the meetup.
I've got to ask Barclay something. Barclay, now I had a conversation with Marcus about mince pies. Do you think Barclay knows what a mince pie is? What do you reckon? Barclay, do you know what a mince pie is?
He's a worldly man. I bet he does.
Yeah, he might do actually. Barclay, do you know what?
Do you not have mince pies in America then?
No. I've got some in the freezer to take to Florida with me.
Yeah, they won't let you in.
Wow.
That's true. Yep.
Well, just put them in your suitcase. They'll be right.
Yeah, they'd be fine. Yeah, they'd be frosted, but someone get them.
Would they get through customs though? Because I know, aren't they weird about food?
No, you're not allowed to take sort of things like raw meat and stuff like that. But you can take sort of like I'll just wrap them in a towel or something. They'll be all right.
And it's not a meat product either, is it? So,
No, it's not a meat product. It's a fruit product.
Yeah.
I got stopped taking an apple through.
Did you?
Apple. I did, yeah. They all come out with big rubber gloves and
Whacker says it means pies are horrible. They're not horrible. They just give me heartburn. I call it meat pie. No, it's not a meat pie.
Mince pie.
It's not
But
mince
it's not
meat.
mince meat.
It's a fruit mint.
I don't even know why it's called mince meat because it's fruit. But
No, because there is such a thing as mincemeat pie in the U.S.
Mhm.
Oh, this
It
is just a
made
mince
from
pie.
meat.
but that's meat, though, I take it. Yeah.
I don't know. You got me.
There you go.
Right on food again.
Anyway,
So on the subject of traveling and what you can do to get across. So when John and I and our wives come to Spain for the meetup, is there something special that we need to do? Do we need to get a travel visa or anything?
No, I don't think you do.
I don't know. I don't think so. Because
Jackie,
we need,
you're the expert.
I know we need a visa to go to America, but I don't think you need one.
I think Europe.
no, you don't need a visa to go to America either.
Yeah, but Europe are starting the ESTA sometime this year.
Esther.
I thought I heard there was something weird.
Yeah.
But I've got to do one for Canada and for the States.
But the aeroplane people will give you whatever form, won't they?
No, you have to do it.
That's-
It's a
That's
private
way
thing
is it?
between you and the American or whichever country you're going.
If you haven't got one,
Department.
if you haven't got one when you get to the airport,
Sure.
if you haven't got one when you get to the airport, they won't let you on the plane.
Oh,
Simple.
no.
No.
Kev's Googling it. I can see it in his face.
I'm not. No.
He's ordering his Chinese.
That's what he's doing. He's ordering Chinese for later on. We know.
Just typing a message to Bob.
Oh, I thought he was Googling it.
Oh, he did, yeah.
You are from Spain, aren't you, John?
I don't know, Marcus. To be honest,
Oh.
Please.
Come on. Fly with us.
I cannot confirm or deny. It sounds. I mean, I would absolutely love it. You just have to check
We'll be there.
the schedule.
So, in case anyone
Oh, it's great,
watching the
yeah.
show doesn't know, we are having a drone meet in Spain, and it's for the 20. What date was it, Jackie? Again?
Well,
Was
it
it 20?
covers like the last weekend of September.
Yeah.
And a few days
25th,
either side.
26th.
So, and just to fault for anyone sort of coming from the United States, I mean, bearing in mind there is a very sort of good service to Ireland, to the UK. So you're only 2.5 hours away from either of those destinations. So come to Spain, then go to Ireland, go to the UK, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's one of the things. I mean, it's a long way to go for a 4-day drone meet.
España.
Yeah. Come from holiday as well.
Bob's asking about the EU A1A3, which you'll need to fly in Spain.
Yeah, you can just
Okay.
go on the website and get that. It's
Yeah.
just thing, isn't it?
Marcus.
Little test, isn't it?
Bob just give me an education. Bob's giving me an education. What's this? Hang on. Just read this a minute. Oh, no, David
Mince.
Cullen. I thought it was Bob. Sorry, mincemeat comes from the Middle Ages. Okay, there we are. There's your score.
There you have it.
Yeah, but we're not talking about mince meat. We're talking about mince pies. Totally different.
I can't get off the screen now. Oh my goodness, I've broken it. Anyway, I'll work on that. Why don't get rid of that?
I don't know.
There you go. Right. Anyway, back to where. Oh, what's going on?
Oh,
Oh,
Can't have that in the way of the next video.
No, we can't. Hang on. There you go. It's gone. Right. Don't let me click on that again.
Okay.
It's the screen is so small I can't see anything.
Thanks, Dave.
It's not working with an iPad. Right, so that was the lesson on mincemeat from Dave Cullen. So thank you for that, David. And let's move on to our next video. Oh yeah, you like this one.
And then Marcus has got.
In late September of 1887, traveling with a cargo of iron ore, setting out from Escanaba, Michigan to Chicago, the schooner, the City of Green Bay, encountered gale force winds from the northwest. The winds blew the ship off course to the east towards the Michigan shore of Lake Michigan. The captain was unable to steer the ship, and by morning the shore was visible. Raising a distress flag, the ship was spotted by South Haven's life-saving crew. 3 miles south of the South Haven Channel, the City of Green Bay careened bow first into a sandbar and came to a halt. Waves bashed the stern of the ship. To get out of the raging surf, the crew was forced to climb the masts and began signaling the life-saving crew on the shore that they were still alive. The life-saving crew set up a Lyle gun, which was a small cannon that would fire a shot line out to the wreck. That would then allow sailors to ride a life ring back to shore, much like a zip line works today. Unfortunately, the line was not strong enough for the storm and broke, and not having a backup line available, it made it too late to utilize this method of rescue. So a surf boat had to be brought from the life-saving station. By then, the masts broke and the ship was breaking up, sending 4 crew members to their death. More than an hour later, when the life-saving crew returned with the surf boat, they struggled to launch the boat against the surf, and it overturned the boat. Once the boat was righted, there was not a clear path to reach the remains of the ship due to so much debris being tossed about. They eventually hauled in 2 men, one the captain, who had already died, and the other who was near death. The bodies of the other 4 crew were never found. J.T. Slater of St. Joseph, Michigan, was the sole survivor.
That was good.
Nice.
Brilliantly narrated.
Yeah, great narration on that.
Story, eh? God.
Had to think twice before you clap for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you're right. No.
But well put together there, John.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Get
that.
a sense of scale when that little boat goes across as well, don't you?
Yeah, 'cause I kept thinking that looked very big. But as you were flying towards it, you could see obviously it's just the outline, and I kept thinking it's not that big. But as I say, when that little boat comes across, you think, it's a bit bigger than you think.
And there's a lot of it that isn't there any longer too. So I mean,
it's how it goes through natural corrosion. It just goes, doesn't it? It just.
Well, in years to come, it will probably be gone, and that's where the value is in you documenting in that video.
Exactly. Yeah. It's nice. It's just nice that someone actually does it. I mean, I don't know other people sort of. I mean, I'm guessing other people actually sort of done sort of similar thing in the past, but it's just nice to sort of put it. It's there. It's captured for eternity now, isn't it? So.
Right.
Hey, question. In Spain, have you ever had the Guardia stop you and ask for your drone credentials? You have?
Yep.
Ooh, someone did and someone didn't.
Yeah, you stood there quiet, didn't you? My documents.
He's a cop. He knows better.
He just put his away, so he got away with it.
And I thought, I'd like to see you get out of this one.
The thing is, I mean, there's a lot of places in Spain where you go and you're so far off the beaten track, and I can't imagine the Guardia ever coming there.
No, this was a castle, and there was a town at the bottom.
Okay.
Somebody at the town obviously heard the drones. And Oh, please.
Yeah.
Well, that was my location, wasn't it?
Yeah, you picked that location.
Terry, stop picking locations where they got there. Terry,
Guardia came up and asked what we were doing, and we said,
see what Lauren
"Behind
said
the
there,
castle."
Terry.
What?
We knew the law. We weren't going over the houses.
Terry tipped him off.
Yeah, we did as well.
Well, she was very attractive.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
There we go.
So we really then should get our
Marcus.
European license before we come over.
Yeah, you at least the registration, I think, and then the only other thing I'd say, they were very interested in our insurance document, like the public liability.
Is that a legal requirement in Spain?
Yeah, but the other thing you
I'm
could do
not
is
sure.
fly under the auspices of Jackie or myself. You could fly on our license.
I choose that.
Yeah.
I'm not a European.
I want to take responsibility for Marcus. We don't know.
I'll just sort of deny all knowledge of anything. I'd say, well,
No, never met him before. Don't know him.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'm derailing.
don't think you are, mister. I don't know who you are. I've never seen you before in my life.
His name's Don Quixote.
Yeah, donkey.
When this police lady turned up, we obviously had just a bit of a fluster. I put my GoPro down and I didn't realise, but it recorded the whole thing.
Oh wow! So not to get too political, but we Americans probably should dot every I and cross every T before we go to Canada, before we go to Europe.
Oh, yes. Yeah. But funny enough, Marcus, we got stopped by the Guardia Civil yesterday. Now, we'd finished droning and we were in more or less in convoy driving home. And they shepherded us into a car park. And there was Guardia everywhere. And then all of a sudden, this Veloton came past with a big, huge cycle ride. And because of where they stopped us, we got prime seats.
Yep, we were right at the roundabout.
Right on the roundabout, and we saw everything. It was brilliant.
Oh, cool!
Video coming out tonight.
Cool.
Sweet.
So Bob's saying insurance is easy if you have an address to use in Spain. Cover drone.
Who said that?
Bob.
Cover drone. Okay, so that's good. That's an easy.
Elaine Change, don't think it's don't think it's a requirement for under 250 gram drones.
Yes, it is. It's a third party.
Yeah, it's the public.
Yeah, but you can use my address, Marcus.
I mean, I belong to a company called FPV, which give me liability insurance.
FPV UK, yeah.
Yeah, and Caroline's saying the BMFA insurance is also a worldwide policy. So, yeah, it does cover you. I know it certainly covers you for Europe. I'm not sure about worldwide FPV, but I know it's definitely a European thing. So.
That's what Rick uses, doesn't he?
Yeah.
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 Because it's just easy. Just
See what Barkley said? Yeah. So where am I going to go to buy my drones once I can't get a DJI drone in the U.S.?
Yeah.
I got one for sale.
Well, the thing is, all come to Spain, buy a drone while you're out there, take it back home.
Yeah.
But then you'll get done on customs when you come in.
Yeah, probably.
How are they going
No, but if you was just to put, I mean, I did the same thing. I bought a video camera in the days when we had video cameras. I went to the Canary Islands and I actually bought a video camera. I just took it out, put it in my bag, said, "Oh, I've had it years, mate. I'll just brought it out with me." They couldn't
use it. Yeah.
How would they know?
Oh, they know.
So Caroline says Americans can travel to Canada and paying 25% entry tariff.
Yeah. It's
It's not good. It's politics.
Don't go
no,
there.
but it is
Don't go
crazy.
there.
That's all you can say. I'll leave it at that.
Right.
Yeah, don't go there.
Let's watch another video.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea. What should we say? Go on, say it, Marcus. Say it.
Punch it, Chewy.
Love the underwater.
I would like to be there. I would like to be there right now.
Yeah, looks
Yeah,
like
nice
So
warm,
when you, Patrick answer the question, what do you use, John, for the underwater shots? Your drone, of course. What do you
Yeah, just put a little duct tape on it. And it works good. No, I just had a GoPro. I think a GoPro 10, I think, or 11. Yeah.
Where's
that's
Mark
nice.
That was
And-
Dominican Republic. I've
Yep.
been there. Very
Very
nice.
nice. Very nice.
And we were
Marcus.
snorkeling too, Laurie.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah, there's one thing I've
fun
never
time.
done. I know Terry's done quite a bit of snorkeling in time, haven't you, Terry?
Well, not so much snorkeling as diving.
Oh, diving. Oh, yeah.
As an open water instructor. Loved it.
Hi, Ray. How you doing? 6 weeks time, Ray?
Oh, it's Ray. Hi, Ray.
Hello, Captain.
Captain Ray.
Captain Ray.
Captain Ray. Oh, yeah, Captain.
Bob should put it. Hard to snorkel with facial hair.
depends how much you got.
He's not wrong.
He's back. Hey, where did you go?
Hi, Marcus.
Ran the lizard.
What?
Well, you asked.
No, I reckon you had a BLT on the quiet.
Yeah.
I reckon the Chinese turned up early.
Yeah, Crib sent
I
it.
was on a tourist bus in Jamaica, and the driver stopped it. We had a load of German tourists on, and he said, "I got to strangle the mongoose." And they got their cameras out, took a photograph of the mongoose.
To strangle the mongoose.
I'm going to use that one, Terry. Thank you.
Strangle the mongoose. Oh dear. But yeah.
Well, you asked. I'm an old man.
Do that again.
Man,
Yeah, don't ask anymore, eh? I'm just going to ask everyone in the chat: are the videos showing okay? Are they coming out
Yeah,
in
it's
high
showing
quality?
Beautifully. I'm watching them on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Hello, Captain Ray.
Captain Ray's here. He's here somewhere. Yeah. Oh, there he is.
hi, Marcus.
Hi.
Oh, no, that one. There we are. Hi, Marcus.
Hi, Marcus. Said it for him.
But yeah, right. So we're going to watch another video because time's getting on and we don't want to miss any of them, do we?
Punch it, Chewy.
Punch and Chewy.
That was
Okay.
so good.
Hey,
John talked about the relaxing music there, which you was. Where do you get your music from, John?
From Epidemic, primarily. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. But
And then a nice variety, and some of you mentioned the cloud reflections in the water there. It does look.
that was a beautiful day.
Mm.
I love fall. I mean, that's the best time of year for me, I think.
Beautiful
Flying, the
colours in the
temperatures are
trees,
good.
yeah. You captured it all there. You've got nice reflections. You've got sort of the cloud formations in the reflection, and obviously, of course, the autumnal colours of trees as well. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
and
Enjoyed
you're
that.
the perfect area for it too, John. I mean, so many different colors and so forth. It's interesting here. Like if you just look in the natural areas, I mean, obviously there's pine forests that don't change, but even along the river, it's really all the kind of the same color. Where you see all the color, quite frankly, is in the neighborhoods where people have planted all different kinds of trees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
does look nice, really nice indeed.
Yeah, Terry, our palm trees don't do much, do they? not really autumnal colours on them.
No,
We've talked about this before, though, and John, I'm sure John will agree. You can find beauty.
Beauty everywhere.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You really can. Yep,
It-
it's
it-
out
it-
there.
It is out there, very much so. Yeah, we've had this conversation many times. You know, it's on your.
Look what Barkley just said.
I don't. I just have a really long pole that I walk around with.
Yeah. Look at Barkley, I tell you.
Also, Michael's got. What drone do you fly, John? What is your
Oh,
go-to
gosh.
drone?
I think on that last video, that was the Mavic 3. Punakana, I took my Mini 3. And I'm telling you, I love that drone. It's great for travel.
It is.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's not
Great,
a
great
dancer.
footage.
Yeah, and is it Nevada 2 you've got, John? Is it or?
I've got Nevada 2. I've got, gosh, I have way too many drones. The Air 2S I still have. I love for photography. It's fantastic. I also have an Autel Evo 2 Lite, which I love for photography too. And it makes me appreciate my DJI drones. It's just, the Autel just does not have the same flight,
Not the same, is it?
quality or characteristics.
Yeah.
I still love it though.
Yeah, Johnny
It makes
Mac.
you appreciate the other drones for sure.
The Mini 3. I mean, we were in Terry talking earlier on. You know, I said, well, the Vata I don't use very often. That my Mini 3. I won't part with that. I can't part with that. It's just a nice little mini drone which just doesn't get me into trouble. You know, you can fly more or less well most places as long as
It's
they're
quiet.
low flow zones, and you can just go out anywhere.
You're talking about the Mini 3 or the Mini 3 Pro, Steve?
Mini 3 Pro, yeah.
Yeah. So we got the Mini 5 now. We're getting pictures of the Mini 5 Pro.
It comes out. Is it this month, Mark? Because it's coming out in February.
Oh, I have no idea. All I know is when you start seeing spy pictures, it can't be
Well,
too.
I noticed the DJI are launching something in this month, but I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
So the rumor is that's going to be an Osmo Mobile 7.
Oh, okay.
And then the next one on the 20th, the rumor about that is that's going to be a camera gimbal.
Right. So there's no mention of a date for a drone in it.
So then hopefully by the rumors I keep hearing is in mid-March, we'll see the Mavic 4.
Oh, right.
And then, yeah, exactly, John. I know exactly. And for us in the U.S., in particular, it may be the last really prosumer drone that we're able to purchase. So,
Yeah, so is it tariffs on the second rate?
there will be tariffs. Yes, the prices are going to go up.
But so that this tariff, Mark, is it? I know we originally spoke about the tariff into the US is going to gradually increase over a period of time, is it, or are they just going
Well,
to?
if you could predict that, you're a better man than I. But it could. It could. I mean, here's the problem. Nobody really knows
Right.
anything. They change their mind from day to day. But we will see. I know. I'm confident from China. What was it, John? Was it 10%, or I believe, yeah, 10% from China, and we're going to see that. So those drones will be more expensive. But what I'm more concerned about is we already have custom. I'm sorry, I'm getting on a soapbox here. But we have customs issues already, where in many areas, if you're in the Northeast in the United States, if you're in the Southeast in the United States, don't bother ordering a DJI drone because you're not going to get it. It's going to get stuck in customs and eventually get returned to DJI. I seem to be able to get them here where I'm at, but it's hit and miss. Some people, they get through, others, they don't. So not even sure about that. But the other potential for us is an overall DJI ban. And that's, if not long ago, and I'm sure you'd agree, John, I would have said, that'll never happen. Not anymore. I think it possibly could happen. So my point about the Mavic 4 is, for like John and I, this may be our last opportunity to buy a high-end prosumer level drone from DJI. So we probably want to jump on it.
That's what I tell my wife.
Yeah, buy.
Yeah.
Buy them all.
So far, it's working.
Patrick's rightly said that it's that time.
Joke time.
It's that time.
What?
No.
I've forgotten all about it, but no, we never
We never
forget.
forget.
So, right, as they say, as Marcus says,
Punch it, Chewy.
And now it's time for Terry's Joke of the Week.
Now, I think I might get complaints about this one.
yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Well, if this story doesn't make you cry from laughing, let me know, and I'll pray for you. This is about a couple who had been happily married for years. Their only real issue, the husband's habit of letting out a large, eye-watering fart every single morning. Without fail, the sound would jolt his wife awake, and the smell would leave her gasping for air. Every morning she begged him to stop. Please, you're making me sick, she pleaded. He shrugged it off. I can't help it. It's natural. Frustrated, she warned him. One day, you're going to blow your guts out. Years passed, but his morning routine of trumpeting down to dawn continued. Then one Christmas morning, as she was preparing the turkey, she had a wicked idea. She looked at the turkey's innards, the neck, gizzard, liver, and all the spare parts. She grinned mischievously to herself. Carefully, she carried the bowl upstairs where her husband lay fast asleep. Gently pulling back the covers, she stretched the waistband of his underwear and emptied the entire bowl into his shorts. Then she waited. A few minutes later, as expected, he woke up with his usual thunderous blast. And this time it was followed by a blood-curdling scream. Oh! Oh! She could barely hold it together as she heard frantic footsteps racing to the bathroom. Tears streamed down her face as she rolled on the floor laughing uncontrollably. About 20 minutes later, her husband emerged, pale and trembling, wearing blood-stained underwear. His face was frozen in horror. Having to keep a straight face, she asked, "What's wrong, honey?" His voice shook as he replied, "You were right. You were right. All of these years you warned me and I didn't listen." "About what?" she asked. swallowed hard this morning. It finally happened. I farted my guts out. My stomach ached from holding back laughter. Oh my God, what did you do? Well, he hesitated. By the grace of God, some Vaseline and 2 fingers. I think I got most of them back in.
Terry's joke of the week.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I just,
man.
That's a mental picture I did not need, Terry.
sorry.
John is now going to leave the show traumatized.
Therapy in my future.
Yeah.
Mark is gone. He's had enough. He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
On that note, let's watch a video.
Soda.
Yeah,
Wow, a bit.
I think I could see us, Steve.
You were there.
we were there.
We were there. I could see us.
I'm
Recognise
digging that
place.
warm weather vibe. I'll tell you right now.
Mm.
Boy, no
Yeah.
kidding. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I think we're all ready for that one. Indeed, it was about.
Yeah.
I think it was about. Well, in centigrade today, I think it was about 28 degrees here today. So,
Wow.
bring it on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Indeed. How do you get down there, John? Do you fly it? I'll take it you fly it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive to Detroit, and then we're flying into Palm Beach.
Right. How far? How long does it take to travel there to fly there?
A couple hours,
Right.
just under 3, I think. Direct flight.
So it's about to be flying from here to Spain, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's a little bit shorter than that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my flight's about 9 hours, I think. So happy days.
Wow.
We should have all lived a bit closer. We could all go flying. It'd be really good, wouldn't it?
You could all keep me over me. Indeed, that'd be nice. So nice. Right, okay, well, we're going to finish up with one of John's videos. If I can find it. It's here somewhere. And, right, okay, we'll run this one and we'll come say goodbye.
That's a lovely house.
What a cracking old video.
Right.
I think,
Nice little flight at John's house to finish with.
yeah,
Yeah.
He says that's his house.
after he said it was his house,
Yeah.
but I don't know whether to believe him or not. But anyway, John, thanks ever so much for joining us. It's been
Thanks so much for having me.
Well, you check John's channel
Like
out.
to be here.
I can put the link in the chat,
Yes.
so you've got no reason to. So go over there, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the rest of it, and enjoy
Appreciate
it. And yeah, and John, thanks.
Thank you.
And all we've got to say is, no doubt we'll see you all again next week. In fact, I know we will. I hope so anyway. So from us lot to you lot, we'll see you next week. Have fun. Have a
Good week.
whatever you're doing, and see you later. Bye.
Right.
Bye.